Hey guys, part of running a business is maintenance and the upkeep of it. And so what I need to do, there goes the gate alarm. I didn't close it all the way. What I noticed is our awning up here is getting really pretty dirty. So I thought it might be a good time to go ahead and get that cleaned and talk to you for a few. So let me put you down over here somewhere and I'll get the hose out and I'll be back. Okay. So the problem with trying to get anything done maintenance related is this is a 24/7 no close business. And what that means is pretty much I'll start working on a project and somebody will pull up, or staff needs help, things like that. We never are closed, so I could be doing this and I can come here on Sunday afternoon and somebody will come at some point. So we got to just do things when we have a free moment. But I pulled up this morning and I noticed that this is really dirty. And you don't really, I don't know. You know how it is sometimes when you see something every day, you don't really notice how dirty it's getting. Oh, here comes a car pulling up now, just as I just got done mentioning it. So let me get this pup in and I'll come back. As I just made the whole open doorway here all soaking wet, so I get rained on. Good morning. Waterfall is a free feature today.
Yeah. I know. Here you go, Logan.
Thanks. You ready, Logan? Huh? You ready, Logan? Let's go. Okay. Now we got Logan in there. I can get back to it. But what's kind of strange is once one person comes, there'll be a lot more. It seems like they come in batches or bunches for some reason. But that's okay. That's what we're here for. We're here to facilitate that. And I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing out what typically happens. A strange phenomenon. But it does make it hard to do any sort of maintenance or cleaning tasks or projects, which is why we here's another one. I called it, didn't I? Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Penny.
Good girl. Apparently she did amazing yesterday, so.
Oh yeah, yesterday was her
Yes, her intake.
yeah, that's right. I wasn't here for it, but I talked to you in the morning.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Good. I'm so glad to hear she did great. All right, well, we're gonna have a lot of fun with her.
Yeah.
Does she like? Did they say she likes playing with the balls and stuff?
No, they didn't let me know anything.
Okay.
It seems like she's kind of chill.
Well, I'm here every day until noon, so I'll make a note on there to let you know how she did.
Cool.
Like what she likes to do and play and stuff.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course. You say bye-bye, Mama? No? Yeah, that's okay. Come on. Okay, and I'm back again. You see what I mean? A small little easy project like this, just hosing down the canopy, and it'll take an hour sometimes. It's kind of crazy, but that's okay. That's what we're here to do. So yeah, what I was saying is that because it's so difficult to actually get anything done, what we do is, after we close daycare, is we have another team come in and do all the deep cleaning on the turf, and they'll use the big deep cleaners to do all the turf areas, because we do the best we can with the small handhelds, but that just allows it to make sure that we get as much of the urine and feces out of the the turf as possible. And so then, yeah, we'll also do all the other cleaning when we're closed up, because otherwise it's not possible to be able to take care of the dogs and help out all the customers at the same time, as well as doing different cleaning tasks that are not the easiest thing in the world. And we have to constantly be cleaning at all times. Like for instance, the inside lobby area here, I think I've showed you before in one of the other videos that it does not take a whole lot. One day you'll have dust and hair and stuff like that, and I'll show you in a second. I clean the lobby every single morning. I clean all the surfaces down, and the next morning it'll be right back to it again. So I just figured while I did the awning, I might as well do this little approach area here, because it gets pretty full of all kinds of dog hair and trash that gets blown down the street and stuff. We, for some reason, end up collecting it. I don't know why. It's like we're the trap for all trash and debris that blows from down the street. We'll have potato chip wrappers, candy wrappers, stuff that falls out of people's cars, you know, just normal, just regular trash, napkins. And so every morning I come out here and also pick up any of the trash I find and toss it. Another weird thing too is our driveway has, it's all asphalted, but if there's a little crack in the driveway here for some reason, we'll get trees growing through it in a matter of no time. And I don't quite understand why that is, but. So we got to pull weeds and things like that as well. Not only on top of all the other duties, but we have to be landscapers, cleaning people. And there's a ton of hair over here, so I wanted to pile it all up into a pile, let it dry, and then I'll pick it all up and toss it in the dumpster. All right, so that should do good enough for today's purposes. I got to save some work for tomorrow, right? You know. So it'll keep me busy tomorrow too. No, but all right. So I will put that hose back up where it goes. Let me come and pick you up. All right. Open the doors back up and ta-da, we're back inside. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can zoom in. I clean these surfaces literally every day. Let me see if you can, if I can get the light just right, you can see like the hair and dust that accumulates in just one 24-hour period. And this happens every single day. And it's, you know, like I said, it's not a big deal, but it's because of what I do is we leave all the doors open. We have approximately at least 6 fans going at all times, blowing the air around. We want to constantly circulate the air for health reasons and also for odor reasons. You know, I mean, when you pile up 70, 80 dogs into a building, it's gonna smell, right? So it's gonna smell like, if it doesn't smell like a dog, it's gonna smell like pee or poop. Anyway, here comes another customer. I'm gonna put you right here and let me go get them real quick. Yeah, I got it. Beautiful.
Good morning.
Good morning. Always dragging them in.
Like always.
Have a good day. All right. Come on, Wooly. Bowie's right behind you, so we got to hurry up. Go on, Will. Hi, good morning. Sorry about that. Come on, Bo. What are you doing, buddy? Have a good one. Thanks. All right. So where were we? Oh, I was explaining about why we have so much dust constantly in here, even though every single day I clean down all the surfaces and wipe the dust and sanitize all the areas. I was just looking at this right here too. I don't know how I can, let's see if I can angle the camera just right. I don't know if you can see the dust. But it's just, like I said, it's just dog hair, dander, things like that. But we do it for those two reasons I was saying earlier, is health reasons, and also for cleanliness. You know, nobody, I don't want a bunch of fur and hair all over our surfaces. It doesn't look good, number one. But it's for health reasons, obviously, to be as sanitary as we can in the conditions that we have. But with the fans going, the reason why we have to have all the fans going and the doors and stuff open is the dogs, they can come in with, maybe they've got some sort of a cough or cold or something like that, and we don't know about it. If they're coughing or something like that, obviously we'll call their owner and have them come pick up. But sometimes they could have, kind of like how we get the cold, you know, the first couple days that you're actually contagious, you don't really know it, and you're spreading it around to all your friends and things like that. Same thing here. Dogs will get it, but they won't start any of the symptoms. So if they come in for daycare, they could possibly spread any sort of cough or cold. And what the vet will call it is kennel cough. It's an old generic term that they use for literally anything. If a dog merely just coughs a little bit, or one cough clearing his throat, they call it kennel cough. It's an old term. It was used from back in the days when kennels and facilities like that, they kept dogs in actual kennels and crates and things like that. Here comes another customer. And what would happen is, because it's not ventilated, it's a small area, it would spread like, you know, like wildfire. So they call that kennel cough. And vets now just call everything kennel cough instead of calling it what it is. Let me grab this pup real quick. Hi guys. Thank you so much. All right, you have a good day. Come on. You do not like that on your nose, do you? You always mess with it. Come on, guys. All right, I'm back. So to avoid having any sort of contagious, you know, cough or respiratory problems, is we have way too much ventilation is better than not having enough. We have probably no less than 6 fans going at all times, including in the lobby even, in the back area. In the one first play area, I believe there's 3 fans, high performance fans going back there. Outside, we have large fans going out there constantly. And then also I think it's every 30 minutes, the main exhaust fan for the building will kick on and suck all the air out, shoot it out the roof, and it sucks in fresh air from the outside. So by doing this, we avoid all those, you know, problems that could arise with outbreaks from dogs, you know, boarding or daycare, kind of the things that happen when you know, put a lot of dogs in one tight area. And then also the water dishes. I don't know, maybe if you noticed from one of the other videos when I cleaned them out, but it's their auto refill. So every so often I'll dump the water into a bucket, wipe it out, and then it'll refill with fresh water. And same thing with outside, we'll dump that water and refill it constantly. You know, because if we can keep the water as fresh as possible, the chances of one dog that may have a cold or a cough, you know, putting their saliva or spit in there, and then another one. So, you know how this. So it's like drinking from your friends or your significant other's water bottle or drink, you know, and then you got their cold or their sniffles or whatever they had. So same principle. But here we can't give each dog individual, this is your own private water bowl. You know, we'd have 80 water bowls laying around here that we'd be kicking in, knocking over. So for that reason, we'll just constantly refresh it, and we'll do the best we can. But at the end of the day, I mean, we don't want any dog to get any sort of, you know, cough or cold or anything like that. But you know, it's just life. You know, they could you know, go out to the dog park, or they can go out to the beach, catch something out there, and then bring it in. And you know, there's just not a lot we can do about it. It's like, you know, as people, we go out, we go to the grocery store, we just enjoy life, or we go out and do things, and we just catch things sometimes, you know. But for some reason, when dogs get it, it seems to it seems that people hold more weight with it, like they think it's the end of the world or it's a huge big deal. I get it. You don't want, nobody wants your dog sick, but it's part of it. And typically, as long as they're young and reasonably young and healthy and stuff, they'll get over it pretty easily. But if that ever happens, we always recommend that you bring your pup into the vet so they can get them some antibiotics, just like we do when we get sick. We take some antibiotics and we feel better. So that's why we do what we do around here with that. And I just thought you might like to see kind of what actually we do around here. It's not just playing with the dogs all the time. It's a lot of maintenance and it's a lot of work sometimes, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I enjoy doing it. So until next time.